Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to make a match game, sort of like a match 3, but without the 3. And I'm going to do it in Godot. Most people that make a match game usually do multi-dimensional arrays. And, I'm a 48-year-old truck driver, and multi-dimensional arrays is not my first language. So I figured out how to do it in Godot using 2D Raycast, which I think is pretty cool. So I decided to turn this into a tutorial. So let's check it out. What I've done, just to set up, in project settings under window, I set width 1000, height 1000, because my little nodes are 50 pixels, and that's just easy math for a simple feller. And I have taken the Godot icons and made colors with them, so that's really neat. If you saw my previous videos, a couple of previews, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm doing it big like a desktop version. So, and what I like to do, this very first node 2D, I like to call it game control. Makes me feel good, like I'm in control. And then I build everything from that. Where's my window size? Okay, there's my window size. I can handle that. So, first thing I want to do is I'm going to make basic layout. And I'm just going to do the static body. And attach to that a mesh that I can see. And under mesh, we want a square quad, I guess. Click on that. Let's get a size. We're doing the height first, I guess. The left wall. We'll do the left wall. So my size is going to be 800. No, the Y is going to be 800. I'm going to leave the. Actually, I'm going to set that to 10 just so I can see me drawing it out. And then 800. Material. Do I need material? Okay, size is what I'm looking for. 800. I'll get it in a minute. I'll get there eventually. That's what I wanted. And then I wanted to go back. So, yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm going to tell the static body 2D to go to the middle. Position on the Y is going to be 400. And I want that to be -10 because I want it on the very outside edge. Is that what it looks like? Nope. Okay, 4. That's fine. And then we need a collision. Shape. Same shape, I reckon. Don't need any of those. How about transform? Don't need any of that. I do need to. Let's go to position. Oh, darn it. I know what I did. Okay. So the mesh instance moved whenever I dragged it instead of the static body because I didn't drag the static body. Set that back to 0. That puts everything back in line. Come over here and under position, should be -4. I think that's good enough. Now can adjust that. And then scale it up. I know it's doing a weird glitchy thing, but I think it's alright. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. Now, going to click this button right here so that I can't accidentally move its children again. And I'm going to rename this left wall. Small letters, please. Left wall. I'm going to copy that, duplicate. I'm going to rename the duplicate right wall. Small letters, please. I'm going to drag the right wall over into the right wall position. Go to the transform, just check it out. What did I say my dimensions were? 1,000. 400's half, so it needs to be 400, and 1,000, so it'll be 1,004 to match the other side. I may have to go a little more. Let's go 1,005. And on that one, we're going to go -5. Because I want it right on the outside. Outstanding. So I'm going to shrink them down, get them out of the way a little bit. I'm going to duplicate again. And I'm going to rename this one to floor. And I'm going to transform it. Rotation degrees should be 90. Outstanding. And stretch. Too much. What do I need? Need position to be on the X 500. Okay, now we can come back down a little bit. Outstanding. Yeah, just make sure our collision shape got the same shape. Okay, everything's good. May not be the best way to do that, but that's how I did it. And then drop this down to the bottom. Hit Control Z to undo whatever you might have just done. And I'm still in scale. Okay. Drag that down. So my position, I want that to be 500. And I want that to be 805, right? Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Close that down. Going to duplicate again. Guess what we're going to name this one? Ceiling, roof, top, whatever you want. So we'll go, how do you spell ceiling? Ceiling. Is that right? Before E except after C, and except for the 500 times it doesn't count. And then on ceiling, hit transform. We're going to put that at the rooftop. So Y position is -5. Don't know how I fat fingered that Q in there. Okay, so that's got all that set up. I like it. Gonna add child node, and we'll call this parent node. Oh, oops, my bad. Rigid body, 2D. Now I'm gonna call this parent node. And then it has no shape. Okay. I'm going to save branch as scene and then work on it in its own scene so I can see what's going on. Parent node. Let's grab one of these. This is not going to be here for long. It looks awful big, doesn't it? Lord have mercy. Okay. It looks impressively large. Okay, when I do that it doesn't, so I'm good. Alright, back to what I was doing. Parent node. I'm going to remove this icon from the parent node because it don't need to be there. I'm not actually going to use it except for it being the parent node of all of its inheriteds. But what I need to do is add child, collision shape, and this is what I want to use so that I know what size I need it to be. Yeah, rectangle. Grab that corner, pull it out. Give me transform, visibility. Okay. That's good. So, I'm actually going to get rid of that now. I don't think I need that anymore. But what I do need is... Oh, yeah, well, that's fine. What I do need is Raycast 2D. We're going to... length is too long. 25 should be on the edge, so let's see what 30 looks like. You know what? I like 30. I think I like 30. We can always change it later on. So I'm going to rename this to down sensor. Okay, I don't think I need anything else. It's exclude parent, enabled on. Okay. Yeah, hit save. Now I can duplicate. We're going to call this right sensor. We're going to cast to what is that, 90? Oh, that's not how that works. It's not how that works. Or is it? Maybe I just need rotation degrees. Check that out. Yeah. Except in this case, minus 90. Alright. Yeah, everybody else is good. And then duplicate, rename, up, sensor. And then on the transform, minus 180. Outstanding. Right click, duplicate, and guess what this one will be? How about that? Left sensor, transform, 90. Alright, 4 cardinal directions. Love it, love it. Before I forget and leave this spot, scroll down to where it says Pickable. Make sure that is on, or none of your mouse functions will work. Hit save. Hit save. I'm going to click that button so I don't accidentally drag anything out of place. Which I do a lot. Yeah, I really do that a lot. I haven't saved this one yet, so we'll save this one as game control. Alright. How come those expanded? I don't want those expanded. Okay. Back to parent node. And I think this is done until I start scripting. So the next parts are going to be boring because I'm going to do new inherited scene 5 times. I'm going to inherit from parent node, and in this case we are going to use these. Click that, go to transform, make sure it's 0 and 0, and then it'll be dead center. And then that's it. Save as. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Rename to blue. Now we can save it. Blue. Alright. Alright. Scene. New inherited scene. Parent node. Green. Drag that up there. Line it up. 0 and 0. Rename. Green. Save. Green. And purple. Scene. New inherited scene. From parent node. Rename. Let's do the color first, just because I should keep myself centered. And transform. 0, 0. Rename. Purple. Save. I'm pushing Control S to save. New scene, new inherited from parent node. Red. Transform. 0, 0. Rename. Red. Control S, save as red. Scene, new inherited scene. Parent node. Yellow. Yellow. Transform. 0, 0. Rename. Yellow. Control S, save as yellow. Alright. Now, so I have a question, and that question would be, I need to delete that. We don't need it at this moment. How many times does 50 go into 1,000? 5 goes into 10 2 times. So 20 times? Let me make sure. 1,000 divided by 50 is 20. I was right. So we got 50 across. And, okay, I shouldn't have closed that out because now I'm into harder math. 800 divided by 50. 16 tall. 20 by 16. So now we're going to start scripting. Attach script. Game control. Scoot this over. Scoot this over. Scoot this over. Alright. Okay, what do we want to do here? I need to preload. So var. Say var blue equals preload blue. And make sure you click on the TSCN and not the PNG. Var, the next one is green equals preload green. Var, next one be purple equals preload purple TSCN. Var red equals preload red. Oh, it's gonna be a little more there. Red. Var yeller equals preload yeller. Alrighty. So I need to randomize block and I need to randomize scene. So I'm gonna variable. I'm gonna variable block and scene. I need a location for that block to be in. So var block location equals vector 2. And don't forget those two things, because I forget those two things all the time and it drives me crazy. Alright, so on the ready when the game fires up, what I'm going to do is make a first pass that makes a first load which fills out the board. So I'm going to call it first load. Goodness gracious. Alright. Call that first load, and let's create that. Func first load. Alright, so I need to randomize that. I don't remember the specifics, but computers can't make random numbers. That seed's a random seed based on your timestamp, which is constantly changing, and therefore you get a pseudo random number that's actually somewhat random. And then I need my starting block location. I need to know where am I going to start it. They're 50 blocks of 50. So on the left edge and the left edge and the bottom edge are going to be half of that to make center. So block location equals vector 2 of, yeah, I do that a lot too. Vector 2 of half of 50 is 25, and oh, goodness gracious, 75, half of 20, but yeah. Lord of mercy. Help me, Rhonda, help me. Okay, now we get into some fun stuff. I'm doing 20 across, so for I in range, doing 16 high. I need to do this one first. I in range of 16. Yeah, that's not how it works. Now, I in range of 16. And then I need for X in range of, I need 20 wide, so 20 of them. 16 high and 20 wide. That's where 16 and 20 is coming from. I'm going to do, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm going to create a function called Randomized Block. And what that's going to do is pick a random block from the 5 that we have made. And then, because I'm going to be calling on that same randomized block when I'm refilling the missing pieces after we click something. So there's no reason to write that code twice. So func randomize block. And in this, we're going to randomize again, just in case. Why not, right? And let's scroll it down for you. Block equals int rand range of 1, 6. Now I realize I only have 5 blocks, but when I do this, If I do 5, I'm only getting random to 4. So I'm doing random to 6, and I'll get 5. And just to show that off, I'm going to print block equals, block equals, and then str to turn an integer into a string, and block. So that'll print out our numbers for us. Oh, need a plus in there. My bad. All right, now that GD script thing is happy, move along. Basically, you can do this with a bunch of ifs and elifs, or you can do this as a case. I don't see it benefiting either way, because either way you're taking up 2 lines at least. So I'm comfortable with ifs, so I'm going to use ifs. So if block equals 1, then the block is going to be blue. No, scene, the block equals blue. I don't know why that won't stay scrolling down. I don't know. If block equals 2, scene equals green, and all I'm doing is going in order of the images on the left side of the screen. So that part's easy. Why won't you stay scrolling down? Oh, you know what? I know how I can keep it scrolling down. That takes care of that problem. Oh, and that to be an Elif. And I want that to be an Elif too. Block equals 3. Then scene equals purple. Elif block equals 4. Scene equals, nope. Oh crap. Okay, scene equals yeller. My favorite yellow. Yeller. Oh, yeller. And just in case, as a safety net, I'm going to do else. In case it does land on something else. I left one out, didn't I? Just so I'm keeping it in order like I've been. Let's do that. Elif block equals 4. And scene equals rad. Rad, man. Else, just as a safety net, scene and you can just pick one at random. Theoretically, we won't need that else if our rand range 1 to 6, if I'm correct on that. Yeah. So we'll see. Alright. Now, let's go back up into our randomized block. Or our, what is this? Our first load, right? Yeah, this is our first load. Now, we've got our random block. What we want to do now is instance it. That's all that's left. So var scene instance equals scene.instance. Yeah, I think that's right. And then scene instance dot position equals block location. Okay. Like it. Add child scene instance, and add one for the next block location. Block location dot x plus equals 50. Now that's for that x. Once that's done, we need to fix our I. Do I want? Okay. So this one's for the I range. Once it's done x 20 times, we're going to come back for our second pass of another 20 on the next row up. So what we want to do is block location dot y minus equals 50. Keep in mind when you're going up, it's negative or subtraction, and it's not minus plus, it's minus equals. And we need to reset the location x back to the left side starting point. So location x equals 25. And I think this will run. Let's see what happens. Select game control as master node. I got nothing. Invalid. Int and string operators. Ooh, smooth operator. Yep, sure enough. I need to take all them quotation marks off of there. What was I thinking? Alright. Okay, now we should work. Nope. Non-existent function instance. Randomized block gets our scene. Okay, scene. Well, no, that ain't right. That might have been what it was. Lord have mercy. Got errors? No errors. Oh, I wanted to see if I was going to get any sixes. Not getting any sixes. Okay, so we're good there. I can take this out.